Hello friends, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing well today. So I am recording on the same day as the previous video. So we had left, we were going to put our pretty papers on the inside and outside of our covers. Okay, then we're going to attach them to our spine. And then once they are attached to our spine, we're going, actually it looks like, I think we're gonna attach them to the spine first. Like that, right? Right? Or should I do it on the top? No, I think I'm gonna do this first. Let's attach it first to the spine. No, you know what? No. I think I don't mind this like this. I don't mind it at all. It'll give it a little bit of interest on the inside. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to get it together here and come up with my plan. Sometimes that happens that I'm like, alright, this is what I'm gonna do. And then midway I realize, it's probably not working, it's not gonna work out. But then I get lost in what am I doing here. Okay. So, so what I had said is we did chipboard, and it's recycled chipboard from boxes, from food boxes. Okay. So the cardboard, I'm gonna call it cardboard, chipboard. The cover, the brown stuff, it was 5 3/4 of an inch with by 8 3/4 of an inch. The spine was 1 1/4 of an inch by 8 3/4 of an inch. The pretty covers are 5 1/2 an inch by 8 1/2 an inch, and I'm just making it a little bit smaller so it looks nice and pretty, like a cover. Okay. All right. And I cut 4 pretty covers the same size, the 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and 2 the 1 1/8 by 8 1/2 for this spine. Okay, the purple is going to go on the outside, the brown will be on the inside. Okay, and I'm just doing the purple on the outside because we're going to decorate and make it look a little bit more pretty, so that's really the reason. All right, so we're going to start with the insides, and let's get going here. Now, I used to use the Aleene's tacky glue, but I really didn't like how it would just warp my covers. I don't know if I was using too much, if I wasn't doing it right. I don't know what it was, but I did not like them, because then I would have to keep them like under books for a long time, and I wasn't able to just use them, within a couple of days. So I've been using the Fabri-Tac and the double-sided tape, and that has been working pretty well. So I'm just gonna stick with that, right? Stick with what what works for you. Just not having rhyme or reason here. Just went a little heavy on the corners, on the edges, because I like the edges to really be. Okay, I want it this way because I want that on the inside. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Hold it. I mean, turn it. And that's what I want. I mean, it's really up to you. Really, how do you want it? What are you doing? I'm just going with like the writing here. And I want my writing to be straight, or right side up, I guess I should say. Okay. And you know what? I guess I could have inked around, huh? Did not do that. That's okay. You can always go around it. Oh no. Come on. Okay. 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 Just taking off the glue here at the edges. I don't want There we go. Okay. So here's one. Oh no, I'm making a mess over here. Okay, so I think I'm going to do I'm trying to decide if this stair I want it at the bottom or if I want it at the top. I think I want it at the top. Okay. So I'm gonna get another. Oh no. Oh, sorry there. I'm using my wipes. I'm dropping everything. Okay. So get the inside here and is it at the top, right? I think so. Okay. Okay. So, I was saying in the last video that I haven't been able to record. We went camping, our first camping of the year, first camping trip, and I was busy, you know, doing laundry and getting our little trailer ready. So I didn't really have time to record, but I had time to get ready for this series of videos. And I am so excited. I have all my papers printed. I have my my signature ready to go. I just have a few things that I need to make before, but I always like to start with the cover of my journal. I like to see where it's going and what's happening in it. Okay, so again, this is not something you have to do if you decide to make a journal of your own. A lot of people do things different. They work on the the pages first. They work on, they do the signature first. They do the ephemera first. It's kind of really like up to you what you feel comfortable with and what kind of you want to do. I've been doing a little bit of everything. I have some ephemera printed. I just haven't done anything with it. I fussy cut it and I cut it, but nothing else really. I have some my papers ready, trimmed, and put together, but I wanted to do some other stuff with you guys on camera so before we get there. Sewing our signature and putting it together. Okay, so that's kind of what's happening. I really like, because I don't know, it gives me inspiration whenever, look at my fingers, it gives me inspiration to see my cover ready, and then I can go from there. Okay, now I have a few things, and I probably should have written them down because I don't remember now everything that I've used. But I had paper. Some these papers are from my porch prints. There's some other papers that are from what's that called? I think I have some from Artemis. I have some 3 digis from other creators and stuff. Sorry, I'm finding some glue spots here, and it's way too many now. My mat got dirty, so now everything is sticking everywhere. But I'm using my little glue eraser here. I got this one from the Dollar Tree. It has been pretty good to me, so I can't complain, and I can still look pretty brand new still. I've used it now for about a year. I've had it, and it's been pretty good. Can't complain. Right. Okay, and here, some still here. These papers came, I think it was like the file folder, pocket file folder, something like that, from my porch prints. If you go into her Etsy shop, Stephanie's Etsy shop, and search for purple, I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. Okay, so now we're gonna do the outside, and these I am going to ink first, just because they are the outside. And let's keep it looking pretty. So I got some glues, and we're using vintage photo here to do some inking. Like I said, you can do it while it's already glued, but I like how it looks before it's glued. if you make a mistake like I did with the inside, it's not a big deal. You can always do it then. I'm just trying to remember, to do things. Okay, so there's that. It doesn't take very long. I could have done it off camera, but I want to show you all the steps that I go through, that I do to get a journal. I'm not selling mine yet. Eventually, maybe, but right now I'm just, having fun with it and stuff. But, it's always, I think, it's always good to see all the work that goes into a journal so you can understand the price and, the things that are done. For them. And all this stuff you gotta do. So you gotta sit there and print all this stuff and cut it and measure and make sure everything is how it should be. You know what, since I'm already inking, I'm gonna do this guys right away. Okay, these are my spines, inside and outside. I'm just gonna do it right away before I forget again, and gotta do it while they're glued. Okay, I'm gonna go around just here, just very lightly on my edges, just to make them blend a little bit more, and it's just not white, but I want to do it before we glue it to the spine, because I've done it with the spine, and while the spine is on, let me tell you, it's not fun, because then the cloth gets kind of dirty and stuff, and then it doesn't look so pretty. So if you do it before, it'll just look a little bit more put together. Again, it's junk journaling. It's fine if it's not, if you forget, if you're not. Look at this, is so hard. I love that. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm pretty sure your product will still sell if it gets a little dirty. I'm sure, you're giving it away. The person you're giving it to will still appreciate it. But, if you're like me, and that you obsess about things, then you can always do it now. Like I'm doing. And it just helps. I mean, we're just inking it to help, it doesn't look so stark white, so brand new, because it's supposed to be junk. Okay, so now that I have this, let's start glue our inside. I mean, they're really basically the same. I think I want this at the front. my printer almost gave up on me today. I was printing these, my covers, because I had printed everything else except the covers. And I was sitting there and I realized when I was getting ready to record, I realized I didn't have covers. So I was stressing, stressing and printing and trying to get it all done. And then I realized, oh my god, no. My printer, I had to turn it on and off again. And then it finally decided to cooperate with me. But I was sitting here thinking, no, I'm going to have to buy another printer. I do not want to do that. And more because I ran out of black ink. So I ordered some ink now. And I was like, no. I just ordered ink for this printer. I don't know, whatever we find will be the same. We'll use the same kind of ink and stuff, so I was not too crazy about it. I just was like, no, this cannot be happening right now. Been using like a cheapo brand from Amazon on my ink. It's called EZ, and I did not want to have to return it, I just didn't want to do with it. And like I said, I just got ordered a new box. Okay. Sorry, my chair is creaking. Can you hear it? I had to change the chair I had here. It was kind of old and it was falling apart. But when we started online school for the kid, I had no other choice but, she needed it. So I didn't have a chair here for a while, and I had a stool, and oh, that was a pain in the neck. And then a friend of ours gave us some kitchen chairs, but we only needed 2. He gave us 4, which I'm not complaining because now I have a chair for my crafts, which is really nice. And I'm not sitting on a hard stool, but boy, that was a rough few weeks. Okay, so here is one other, and so look at how thick it is. To me, it feels like almost like a book, and it is very sturdy. I'm assuming, no, I'm not assuming, I know it'll get a bit more firm once the glue dries. Alright. And there's no really right or wrong here. Sorry, I got quiet there. I was concentrating again. Daydreaming. sometimes that happens, and then you end up with mistakes. You know, that you're like, you know, when you're driving and you don't realize, like, you're like, I don't know, daydreaming, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my goodness, I'm driving, and then you realize that you were not paying attention while you were driving. That's happened to me while I'm here crafting, and and then all of a sudden things are inside out, backwards, upside down. Then that's when you're like, oh yeah, I should have been paying attention there instead of. Okay. So I'm going a little bit closer here to the front, just as really nothing in particular, just that's the way it came out kind of thing. Up to you. You can probably make this the pretty cover. You can probably make it a little bit more bigger, and it'll work better, you know, with your edges and stuff. But I just like, I don't know, I like this look. Well, this exact look right here. So go. There we go. Okay. Now, I am going to add our little edges here. Double check so they go on this side right here. I like to use a little bit of Fabri-Tac. No, it's not Fabri-Tac what I use. Sorry, let me close it real quick. Give me just 1 second. Let me go get it, because I had it with me, but my glue I like to use. I like to use some E6000. It's just me, really. I just feel better when I use it. I like to make sure things are gonna stay in place. So I put a little bit. The inside, right? This is the outside. Right. No, I think this is the inside. This is the outside. I did it wrong. Oh wow. It is all right. Okay, so I like to use a little bit of glue. This glue, this E6000 is old as time. As old as time. But that's alright. I still use it. It is jewelry and bead. They're like made to glue I feel like some metal and things, so this will do okay. Well, maybe not. Just taking some of the excess glue off. Okay. Okay. I have some. I used to make jewelry. It's my previous hobby, and I have this. This pliers that have like almost like plastic here, and it's supposed to not leave like marks. So here we go. Just taking off a little bit of that excess glue here in the corner. Okay. Alright, so there is that. And let's use a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Okay. Squeeze, squeeze, push, squeeze, squeeze. I usually use my hammer, but I figured since I'm gonna record it, you don't want to hear my hammering about. Okay. If it has a little bit of glue, we can just wait a little bit, let it dry, and it'll come right off. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so here is one. There we go. This way, right? Yeah. Okay. I really need to invest in newer E6000. You know, I've been to the store a couple times and I see it and I'm just like, oh no, I still have some, but I really need to get another one because it's pretty dry here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. Goodness, I put my pliers way over there and I could not find them for the life of me. Okay. excess glue, but that's okay. Just take it off. All right. Now let's do the top here. Okay. Ooh, oh, sorry guys. I realized I was probably in the same spot, huh? I realized I wasn't. It was kind of weird. Too close or something. Okay. 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 There we go. All right. So we got those. They're ready. Let me close up this glue here. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got that. We got that. Let me pull that down. Just giving one last squeeze with the regular pliers here. All right. So this is my back. This is my front. Okay. And then we have this right here. My ruler. So I want this to stay kind of okay. Okay, I am just going to clip my ruler because I'm gonna be putting this kind of against it and I don't want it to move too much. Okay, so let's do. I'm gonna leave probably about an eighth of an inch if I can, quarter of an inch of separation so I can fold, so I can close it. Okay. So let's do the same over here. I'm gonna put some glue, some fabric tack here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna flip it over. Take off my little glue mat there. And just gonna make sure that it's all good. Okay, there we go. All right, so now, see, and there's room here to fold. Okay. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put glue and in the fabric. And do our edges first. Make sure all of that is well oiled. So our journal doesn't start falling apart. And then the inside. Okay, pick it up, push it down. There we go. Okay. 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 Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna do the same. Come on. Okay. Sorry for all the movement here. Okay, now we're gonna do the same here to the other side. We don't want this to go anywhere. It has to stay nice and glued. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, we're back. While that dries for a minute, I'm gonna try and take this glue off. Okay. Okay, I'm just double checking here that all of my parts are glued. Like here, I think I need a little bit more glue right there. I'm gonna run a little bead here. That line. Again, don't want our journal to be falling apart. Okay. Now we are ready for our top. And I think I'm going to do it this way. Our pretty cover. Alright. Let's put some glue here. Again, just doing the edges first. Make sure that it's not gonna peel off. And then the inside. Excuse my nose. My allergies that I've never had before. We're acting up. Okay. Now this one I'm guessing just a little bit because I can't see very well. But it looks kind of even, right? There we go. Let's see. We're at 47 minutes already. How did that happen? Okay, so we're gonna flip it. Oh my gosh, you guys. How come nobody told me about this? Look at this. I did the inside wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well. Okay, it's alright. Not a big deal. That's just gonna be the look. That's just gonna be the look. It is what it is, right? Maybe I should leave this like this. Oh, no. Here I'm trying to teach you how to do things and then I'm doing it wrong. You see? I was on autopilot. Ugh. Okay. It's alright. It's a junk journal anyways. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Okay. Oh, I want to cry now. I'm just embarrassed really because here I am trying to teach you how to do this and then I do it wrong. Okay. I did not see it. I really did not see it. Did not see the mistake happening. Okay. So, what we're gonna do, since we already made that mistake and it's glued very well so it doesn't go anywhere, we're gonna leave it like so. I noticed the writing is upside down, so it's gonna stay on the inside. I'm gonna put some pockets in here so it won't be too noticeable. Okay. and then we'll just have it like this. It'll be the look. There's really, I mean, I'm sure I could take it apart and then start over, but I really don't want to. It's a waste of glue, and it's a waste of materials. So I'm just gonna leave it like so. Right now I am just taking the excess glue around my book and corners off just a little bit with my little glue eraser. Should be okay. Okay. Let me turn it here. Okay, so this will be a video of what not to do, and when you do it, you just kind of evaluate your options and see if you want to waste some supplies or if you want to just try and make it work. It really will be okay, because I'm going to decorate the inside. What's this way? I'm going to decorate the outside, I'm sorry, and then we're going to put pocket on the inside. Nope, this way. Oh boy, see? Okay, like this. There we go. Nope, I cannot do it that way. It has to be inside. Okay. So, this is how it's going to be. Just because I have my little fuzzies here. Okay. We're going to leave this as our front. We're going to decorate. Put some more purple decorations up there. And then we're going to put a pocket in the back to cover since it's upside down. And it will be okay. Okay, there was something else I wanted to do here. I think that might be it, actually. That might be it for this video. And thank you all for watching. I'm sorry I didn't catch my mistake before I finished gluing. It's very unfortunate, but it'll be alright. We will make it work. And thankfully, I am not selling my journals yet, so, you know, it won't go to somebody paying for something. It'll be okay. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.